Aaron, thanks for joining us here. Could you start off just giving us a little idea of your background, what you're doing now, and what your involvement is in the conference today?
Sure, I've been working in internet issues since 1993. I've been in big companies, small companies, nonprofits, all of it. And I came here to help with the technical aspects of the Hack for Freedom conference in the 404 Lab.
So, talk about this issue of internet freedom. Given your history, different situations that you've been involved in, what is this idea of internet freedom? It's a very broad term. What does it mean to you?
I think internet freedom is an extension of our agency as human beings and our ability to communicate. So any new communication technology gets filtered, blocked, questioned by the establishment. And we're in, a period of rapid change as a result of this new technology, new relative to, the world time. And during that rapid period of change, people rebel against that, right? The establishment rebels against that. And so it's up to us as citizens and as people that use the internet to maintain our freedom online, just as we have it or may have it elsewhere. I think that internet freedom in a broad context is just important for the world at large. It means just freedom to communicate, freedom to express oneself.
Yeah. Cool. So given this is a unique event we have today, where in the offices of the agency that wants censor the internet and picked out certain activists as sort of targets of internet censorship. Now hackers are invited in for today. Tell us about this concept of, first of all, a hacker. I think it's a word that sometimes has a negative connotation for people. What can hackers do? Like, what is the positive role that hackers can play in an event like this, and in a situation like Tunisia, where internet freedom is a new thing and it's trying to take a leadership role in this issue?
So the first thing that hackers do is they shine light, right? They open the door, and where the door is closed, forcefully usually. And the way that hackers contribute to the conversation is very, very important. They don't hurt anything, typically. They enhance. They're partners with the organizations that they're trying to shine light on in a lot of ways, right? So you can use them or you can abuse them in a lot of ways, right? Some hackers are doing bad things, of course, just like anybody, anywhere, right? There's people doing bad things. In this context, these people are trying to increase their freedom, increase their society's understanding of itself and the ability of people to communicate. And so I think that in the modern world, any technologically advanced society needs people to come in and ask questions. And that's really what hackers do, is they ask questions in a very technical way, right? But they push the boundaries so that we know the boundaries are there, right?
Talk a little bit about just what you've seen so far, from the Tunisian experience, the Tunisians you met so far, what you know of, what Tunisia's been through in recent years. Just talk about sort of Tunisia's, I think, unique role in given what it's been through recently, and what their goals are now. As sort of a leader in internet freedom. Just what are your observations of Tunisia so far?
Tunisians are pretty progressive in a lot of ways. They understand the value. The people that I've been working with understand the value of what they're doing, and of the freedom movement, of the need for broad, open communication. They understand that it's hard to be free in a lot of ways. You have to accept the good and the bad. There's no middle ground there, right? There's no, I can do everything but censor, pornography or whatever. Like, it doesn't work, right? You have to kind of do it all. And that's hard for people to swallow sometimes, but at the same time, it's really important, I think, to allowing people to, be that way. Having it here in this place where, the sort of tools of oppression were, monitored, run is amazing. I mean, this is a huge opportunity for a society to transform itself. By opening the doors, the people here at UT are really bringing in the people into the process. In it's not even symbolic; it's a real way. There's progress being made, and I think letting people see those tools, letting them manage them, letting them understand them is really important.
Great. Thanks a lot for your time, Aaron.
Yeah, no problem.